The woman went to buy bread but didn't use the tongs. She just reached out and grabbed it with her hands. People thought she would put it on the plate, but instead, she sniffed it and threw it back. The woman acted as if no one else was there. She had dirty hands and kept touching and squeezing the bread over and over. It was like she thought the bakery was a vegetable market. Just then, the shop assistant noticed what the woman was doing and quickly went up to stop her. But the woman didn't pay any attention to the assistant's warning. The assistant saw this and immediately picked up the bread tongs, politely suggesting that she could use them. But the woman didn't listen. She thought it was more convenient to use her hands. The assistant had to warn her that bread touched by hands couldn't be sold to others. Seeing that the woman wasn't listening, the assistant tried to stop her again, but the woman was unreasonable. She just pushed the assistant aside, and the bread fell on the floor. Seeing what had happened, the woman, feeling guilty, tried to blame the assistant. But the assistant ignored her, picked up the bread, and put it on the woman's plate. The assistant also asked the woman to pay for it. When the woman heard this, she quickly said she hadn't eaten it and didn't want the bread. She turned to leave. The assistant immediately stopped her. It looked like they were about to get into a fight. The baker quickly came out to stop them and tried to talk to the woman nicely. But the woman said she was going to call the police, claiming that the bakery was forcing her to buy the bread and bullying her. When the other workers heard this, they all gathered around to see what was going on. Seeing more and more people coming, the woman started shouting that the assistant was ganging up on her and bullying an old person. She also argued that she hadn't dropped the bread, but the woman kept shouting and making a fuss. Her noise attracted passers-by who came to see what was happening. She quickly called out to them to support her, asking them to witness that the store was forcing people to buy things and that the assistant had hit her. She even threatened to complain about the assistant. Hearing this, the assistant got really angry. As the two of them kept arguing, a passerby stepped in and said that if the store was really forcing people to buy things, they should call the police. The passerby then pointed to the security camera and said, "There's a surveillance camera here. We can check who's in the wrong." At this, the woman was completely stunned and too guilty to say anything. After checking the surveillance, the truth was revealed. It turned out that the woman had been squeezing the bread with her hands and had dropped it on the floor. Realizing she couldn't deny it, the woman finally agreed to pay for the bread. She then turned and left. What do you think? Should she have paid for the bread?